Hello, everybody. It is Al Knight. It is Brony time, and welcome back to Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Yes, we are here, and we're about to hear the testimony of one Scuttlebutt. I kind of forget her full name. Okay, it doesn't say. It was Emily Scuttlebutt? I'm surprised I don't remember. Okay, anyway, let's listen to this testimony.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial, only Professor Court and Juniper knew the script's content. But Professor Court's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script.
I don't know, I feel like you're a bit jealous, girl. That she's the one all the guys swoon over. I think that might be what's going on here.
The murder is just like her script. Could such a thing be true? Compare her script with the murder case and crime scene photos. Then you'll see.
This is so simple, even an egg poisoning. Even an egg poisoning as a decrepit old judge could understand. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script, ergo the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness's script, along with an envelope on which "use" was written, were found. This proves that the accused's script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script. An argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing. Oh, that makes perfect sense. What now? Prosecutor Blackwell has all his ducks lined up in a row. He's really on a roll right now. He's like a pit bull once it sinks its teeth into you.
How dare she? My script had it all. A bum rap and phony evidence. Grudges and betrayals.
Trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready, I think. Trying to find a hole in her testimony and unbox the truth. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this. There must be places where the script in this case diverge. Don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles. I'm not worried. My skin is as fair as silk.
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
What did you just say?
Blackbeard really turned that one around on you.
Whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback.
Whoa, easy there, Athena. Now you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. And in the actual case, there were signs that indicated the victim's wrists had been bound. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility.
Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence. What a total burn. Try again, why don't you, pawn of woods? Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged a body just like the script.
Weary is the trial which pits Hawk against Canary. Oh, what did you just say? Haha, if he's so weary, you should try humping less. I bet that saves some energy. This is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary. Canary, I'm sorry, guys. Don't let him get to you. At least canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you. I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Stoner. Hugh O'Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents? Ah, that's right. Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child. Elementary school?
Reporter's testimony throws attorney Athena Sykes for a loop. The perfect caption.
How marvelous! A photo in the newspaper is just a thing to boost your brand.
In a school paper? Seriously?
I believe you pressed the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes. Now do you see how clear-cut my case is? Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours. Etch it deep so you may never forget. No, no! Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. Was it supposed to be like this? What am I going to do? Athena, you should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now. Huh? Think about it this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way? I don't follow. Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do. I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script. And that is beyond the shadow of a doubt, not a coincidence, is that correct?
No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
What I say? What I say? Our client made the crime scene look just like the script, something known only to her? That would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational.
What do you mean?
Yes, Miss Sykes, please tell this court what you mean by irrational. It wouldn't make any sense for Judy to remember Chrono's script on purpose because it would make her the culprit. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in of itself is irrational.
What's wrong with them being the same?
Yes, Miss Sykes, care to explain what you mean?
Okay, let's say for argument's sake that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy. She was admitting that she was the... That's right. If she had really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Don't let it go to your head just yet. It would seem Justice Stono's comrade in arms has finally drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use. Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already! There is a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak. Reason? What reason? Must I spell out everything? Here you are, what people today call
high maintenance. The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, nary a soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case and the script. No! The mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered. Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself. What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too? Precisely. And with the discovery of the body, the mock trial ought to have been cancelled. Wait, so you didn't call the police?
Nope. I kept it a secret for my big scoop.
You can't do that! I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin, did I not, my little box top?
Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was...
Ah! Geez, I wonder what the Twisted Samurai did to her. Block off all the holes in her box? And spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight. That sounds more nauseating than scary. Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony.
Sure, Mr. Samurai. I'm ready to finish off that she-devil. I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" When suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Court's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper, because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Hold it!
Why did you withhold such key testimony?
God, what's that supposed to mean?
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination. I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect. Well, I don't think Professor Peter Blackwell is... No, wait. But he's already thought of that. The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Mrs. Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body. God. The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help! Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out?
No thanks!
You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi. Good alibi.
Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death. I was at undercover reporter class. It's right near my home.
Undercover reporter class? The proverbial rug has been pulled from under you. The witness could not be the killer. Defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug's secure to the floor. Tried to warn you. Oh. Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down. No, wait a minute. The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that, little skeptical. For whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap. Ugh, why can't he say you reap what you sow? Very well, if the cross-examination is over, suppose the witness may go home. Perhaps some time in a lovely box and recover from today's stressful events.
Don't worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked, or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing a scoop.
She's always eyeing a scoop.
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye.
Hold it!
Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt. Apollo? There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop? Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body?
It's not like I, actually saw it, but...
What the devil? Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecutor's claim that the witness was led to it. Justice Dono, you dare bear steel at me again?
Nice try, boy wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here? That does not look like a girl?
It's a crucial moment. Forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods.
It does not clearly show Juniper Woods. Gah! Why did you not tell me of this?
It's a shocking scoop. I was saving for just the right moment. And that would be now, right here in court. Surprise! Yeah! What do I do? I'll journalists keep their scoop secret until the right moment?
She's pretty brave hiding it from Blackwell like that. Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn. Athena, about this picture, see how it only shows the back of the subject? So then, right, who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place? A completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is, there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused descended to the first floor and exited the quad. Then what, Carton Cretan?
Then I tripped and fell. Caught my knee on my own box.
She stayed under her box even while running after someone?
Sounds difficult.
Recall that the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial.
Hold it!
Ah! But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Missy. For now, at least. I guess I pulled that off somehow. Excuse me, gosh. Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver. Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box.
It's primo cardboard lovingly selected from among many.
Yeah. Tell another lie or hide another fact from me. And I shall put it to the torch.
Please, anything but that.
I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Let me think about this. Do we have the... Wait a second. I see. It doesn't have the star pattern on it.
Objection!
Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Mrs. Wood's stage costume.
Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut.
No, that's where you're completely mistaken.
What?
This is design drawing of our client's stage costume. Oh my, what a wonderful creation. The constellations are extraordinary. I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. There's not a single star on the costume in the photo. Oh, then that means, what exactly? Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene. Which leads me to believe that the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside and out. But why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that? Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out.
Wait, you're not suggesting...
That's right. I'm glad you're catching on. The costume's designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Water. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but wasn't believing you've had a scoop and you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter?
A failure as a reporter?
Ah! Ah! Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to meet the woman beneath the box.
You didn't see nothing.
Objection.
Now, I would have you stop right there, Sykes-Stono. For it is why of the matter upon which I would have this course focus.
What do you mean?
Miss Juniper Woods.
Yes?
What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial?
I was in my dressing room
painting my costume in fluorescent paint.
Fluorescent paint? My design drawing shows twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent.
What was that again? What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities?
Not fluoride, fluorescent, as in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark.
Yes, so you applied that to the inside of the costume and then...
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Inside out? So then...
This is the photograph of the inside out costume, taken in the dark. As you can see, there is a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface. If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over the body. Why, yes, I believe it would. Indeed, ergo, the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake, but because this was the way it was on the mannequin. Inside out.
God!
Figures he would have a photo.
Did we just fall into this trap?
Yeah, I bet Black Quill had it all planned out. Still, I think you should give this photo a nice long look.
Well, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up.
Check out the chest area. It looks like handprints to me.
Hey, you're right! But Junie would know better than to touch it while this paint was still wet.
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters make mistakes, why not to rank amateurs such as the accused? So basically, you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up. Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, you've come this far. Just because I come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though. What? You mean you've just been bluffing? What did you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence pronto. A showdown, is it? I'll gladly accept. The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume. And that paint should glow in dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. Piece of evidence shows who touched the costume. It's either Hugh or it's him, I think. A school newspaper? Interesting. Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hand in that photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing, just like Mrs. Woods' fluorescent paint. It is glowing. Quite brightly, I might add. But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hands for the mock trial, you may ask? The answer is, he wouldn't. Not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on. Oh, that means... what again? It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client, Juniper Woods. It was her classmate, Robin Newman. What? To think you were actually able to prove that. Well, you never know what's going to happen next. That's the thrill of the courtroom. So then. Does that mean that Robin is our man? Well, that's certainly how it looks. Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? I'm Robin Newman! Yeah, I want to become a great artist! Yeah, I practice day and night! Yeah! Oh, God. No, that's not it! Art's gotta be sincere, man! So for the occupation, should we put down budding artist? No! Damus Legal Academy Senior Prosecutor Course! This brace is proof of my masculinity! I've been trained to be a prosecutor for 18 years. Oh my god, dude. You're so... What? Why are you so insecure, man? I assume you will be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today? Oh, man! Yay! Yay! Proof of my masculinity. It seems the witness has finally settled down. I guess nothing phases the judge after all these years. You may proceed with your testimony, Mr. Newman. Specifically, the court wishes to hear why you had fluorescent paint on your hand. And of course, we will get into this testimony next time on Apologists Ace Attorney Trilogy Dual Destinies. Yes, that's right, we have come to the end of this video for today. So, we finally put a few cracks, and we pushed and pushed and bluffed our way into having ourselves a new witness. I have a feeling this case is going to be very, very interesting. I have a feeling. I don't think this is going to be any one person. I think this is a conspiracy. And I have my theory about who's involved, and I'm pretty sure it's the good old professor ends justify the means guy. I think he had a hand in this, but we'll see if my theory bears fruit by the end of the case. But until then, thank you all for watching. Please will like, comment, and subscribe to Brony Time for more content, especially more Dual Destinies. Also, please make sure to share this video far and wide so we can get more eyes on it and continue to grow the channel. I will see you next time.